What's up, gamers? Welcome to Gamer World. I want to start off the episode by making a slight amendment to the 16th episode, wherein Galactica said some things that weren't really totally correct. He said that the Minish Cap and the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons were part of a Zelda trilogy, which really doesn't exist. I'm not even sure how that got by our editors, and I don't know how we thought that, because the Oracle of Ages and Seasons were kind of like a duo. They came out both in 2001 for the Game Boy Color, and Minish Cap came out just in 2004. Well, in Japan it came out in 2004, and America came out in 2005 in, I think, January. Alright, well, on to the... Actually, I'm saying this because today I'm actually going to be reviewing the Minish Cap. I don't feel like Galactica really did it justice. He didn't really get to talk about it that much, but, I mean, he's got problems. Whatever. He's got problems of his own. I mean, I understand. First thing to note about this game I thought was pretty interesting, that it's published by Nintendo. I mean, it's a classic Nintendo franchise, but it was developed by Capcom, who's known for Mega Man, Resident Evil. I think they also might have done the Game Boy Color ones, but I'm not entirely sure. In this Zelda game, no Ganon. There's a sorcerer who turns Princess Zelda to stone, and you are trying to break the curse by garnering the power of the Four Sword. You have to get 4 elements infused into it, and there's a lot of cool stuff with that. If you play Four Swords Adventures, like we talked about in another review, I mean, you do it with one player, but you have to take control of 4 links. Pretty neat. The main gameplay, wouldn't really call it a gimmick, because it's actually pretty cool, is the Minish system, wherein there's certain places you can go on screen and you can shrink down to like a little Minish size, like a mouse sized, and you can go in mouse holes, or you can go to places you wouldn't be able to reach as normal sized Link. And it's really cool. It's well utilized in dungeons as well as just in order to find secrets around the town and stuff. The gameplay is great. I mean, just because it's developed by Capcom, I mean, they're pretty good. The puzzles are really, a lot of them pretty ingenious. Some pretty cool new items, like the Gust Jar allows you to suck in things and shoot them out. There's also a lot of the classic items, like the bow and arrow, lantern. There's the Rock's Cape, where you can jump, like in previous Game Boy Zeldas. Another major gameplay aspect is the Kinstone system, wherein as throughout the game you can collect Kinstones, pick them up, and you can fuse them with almost every single non-playable character, like every talent. Like a lot of the townspeople, you fuse Kinstones and it'll make chests appear scattered throughout the game, or it can make a bean sprout appear. It'll ready to get like. The one thing is, I feel like they relied a little bit too much on this for like the secrets. I mean, you kind of have to fuse so many Kinstones just to get all the heart pieces and a lot of things. It's still pretty neat though. I mean, it gives you something else to do. There's also, you can collect throughout the game. You pick up shells too, mysterious shells, which you can use to trade to the one man in town to get little figurines. I think that was in Wind Waker originally. That's also pretty cool. It's just something else to do. The graphics, I mean, it's also, well, the graphics, they're 2D sprites, but they're based off the Wind Waker style, where Link is like the big eye kid. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of people don't like that style. I don't mind it. It's a little more lighthearted. I don't think Zelda be so serious. Overall, it's a great game. It's a little short. I was able to beat it in a few days. Still, I mean, there's not that many. Like, there's only like maybe 6 major dungeons, but still, they're pretty well fleshed out in there. I mean, any longer might be dragging on too much, so I can't really fault it. Overall, I'd say it's a great game, guys. We're checking out. Game World out.